Mad Mikey Gaming.
G'day gamers, I'm Mad Mikey and I come from the land down under, and there's no games or anything special to show off today because you know what, you guys asked for it and today you're getting it. Everybody's been asking what's behind you here, Mikey, and for the next sort of 10 to 15 minutes I'll be taking you through what is there behind me and what all of this is made up of. That's right, but before we do, it is time, ladies and gentlemen. As you can see, the old hat, it's looking a bit ratty. It's got a few bends, there's a bit of fluff sort of forming on here. It's time to retire the old Knicks hat. Yes, see, I do have hair, but the Knicks hat, whilst it's not going to be going to any farms anytime soon, he's going to have a nice clean. He's going to get some TLC given that he deserves because we've been through a lot, me and this boy. But we are replaced with a new hat, new colour. Just thought it's time for a change. What do you guys think? Now it's Patriots, but anyway, we are here for the statues and the close-ups. So guys, without further ado, let's get into it. Oh, and I do apologize about the darkness. It's night. I don't know what was going on with this iPhone. That's why I don't use the iPhone anymore. Okay, so I'll do a before and after comparison after this, but this is just a lot more sort of spaced out now for my guys. So basically we've got here, you got from Arkham Origins, so the Joker, he actually has an interchangeable head with black mask, which you can choose to take on or put off, or either way. And the funny thing with the Arkham Knight one was, well, not Arkham Knight, sorry, Arkham Origins, there were 2 editions and they came with 2 statues. So I actually had to buy, well, I didn't have to, but I really wanted to because I really liked that one. I just love the edge hanging there of Batman. And then obviously Joker needs his mural and this one lights up, so I might sort of just show it to you guys in the dark a bit later on. And then you've got Arkham Knight, so this bad boy, probably not as epic as I thought that this one was going to be, but it does have a nice light up. I'll put fresh batteries in them all now. And then the Arkham City style Catwoman, which I absolutely adore this style of the Arkham series. And then we've got Harley over there. So I've got my 2 ladies and just all set up. On the next level, we've got a few little oddities here. So we have, I can't even remember what his name is, from the first Bioshock Collector's Edition. We have whatever this Hellblade bastard guy is from Doom Collector's Edition. Now this one lights up and the fan keeps going very, very light, and I can't seem to get the thing open for the battery, so I guess we just lost that there. So we've got a couple of Witcher statues here. So we've got the Wild Hunt, which was a very lovely birthday present from you-know-who. And then we have Geralt riding the Griffin, which was the collector's edition of The Witcher 3, The Wild Hunt. Now this one is actually like really well made. It's a different style of its own, and I absolutely heart him. And Adam Jensen from Deus Ex Mankind Divided, the latest game in the series. I actually really love this one. It's got some really good detail on there. So he's got his armor just sort of starting up on that one. I was really spewing that I missed out on the first ever collector's edition of the Deus Ex one. Then we've got Scorpion from Mortal Kombat 10. Another really well-made statue. In there a bit more with the detail. So that's actually, there were 2 variants of the Scorpion that you could get. There was another like sort of futuristic looking one, which I wasn't much of a fan of. And then possibly the lamest one ever, the hand from Metal Gear Solid 5. the Phantom Pain. This is not to scale. It is very small. It is very plastic, and I was very, very unhappy with this. But we shall move on to the next level. Now, on this level, we've mostly got Assassin's Creed stuff. So I've got the Connor playouts that I actually haven't taken out. The reason I haven't taken that out is because I do have another playouts one on the other side, but they're very hard to get standing and getting them set up the way that you want them to. So Connor's going to stay in there for a while. And we've got a couple of Connor's axes here. So we've got the foam one, which is good for the cons, and then the metal and wood one that aren't so con friendly. Then we've got a couple of the hidden blades here. So we've got from Assassin's Creed Syndicate, Jacobs. We have the blade from Assassin's Creed 4, which was Edward Kenway's, and from Unity, you know what, I can't remember his name right now. And then we've got Nathan Drake from Uncharted 4's Collector's Edition statue. Again, not the best made one, but nonetheless, I'd never had it. I haven't had a Nathan Drake one before, so I was pretty happy to get this one. And then down here we have, and again, I'm really sorry about the brightness. For some strange reason, I can't work out how to get the flash going for this. So we've got Mass Effect 3 playouts. Again, just some playouts one. Got from Watch Dogs 2, the main character, which was from the San Francisco edition. And then we've got a little zombie from Dead Rising 2. And while we're on zombies, we've got the Resident Evil 7 house. This one's previously been boxed up for a very, very long time. We got the short end of the stick with this one here in Australia. And yeah, no lights, no nothing. Not as big as the other one. The finger was very disgustingly lame as well. And at the back we've got Max Payne from Max Payne 3 Collector's Edition. Few bullet cases on the bottom, and then from Watch Dogs 1 and Commander Shepard playouts variant. And then on the bottom shelf here, just something I haven't been able to display before. We have the Pip-Boy combo, so we've got the box as well as the Pip-Boy. It was very hard to get, very expensive as part of the Fallout 4 Collector's Edition. And then we have the Omni Blade from Mass Effect 3. It's normally very expensive, but EB was having a sale, so I couldn't say no to that. And also we have Evie's cane from Assassin's Creed Syndicate. Now, as you'll learn from the before and after, the Assassin's Creed ones are taking up very much the most of the room, so felt only fitting that they got their own table. Obviously, I'm a big Assassin's Creed fan. And so we'll start, we got Bayek, then we got Edward Kenway from the Collector's Edition, and Edward Kenway and Blackbeard. These weren't Collector's Edition. The Connor was a Collector's Edition. Ezio was a Collector's Edition. I got that Ezio in some sort of loot box or something or other, I can't remember. And then we have, this is probably my favorite one at the moment, Connor the Last Breath. I was very, very unhappy that this was not Charles Lee, because obviously that's what it was sort of advertised as, the final kill in Assassin's Creed 3, which is probably one of my favorites. Got Jacob and Evie up the back. So this wasn't a collector's edition. This was just really again, like your Edward and Blackbeard. It was a join-up one. Really like these ones. That's probably why they put a lot of two-player characters in the games these days. But Evie, again, she's actually one of my favorite Assassin's Creed characters. Got another Connor, surprise. That one was donated by the Assassin's Guild of Australia and Ubisoft, so thank you very much. And we've got another joint one from Assassin's Creed Unity. Arno Victor Dorian, that's it. And his love interest, and as you can see, that's the collector's edition one from behind. But yeah, the detail in the joined ones are really fantastic, and I love this setup. It's Templar. It's Assassin. They're in love. Oh no! Then we got another Connor, just in a hunting position, which I'm a very big fan of. The Altair one was like the last one that I needed to have the majority of all the guys, and then they finally started selling it here in Australia, so I jumped right on that one. And then we've just got another Jacob Fry. That one was the collector's edition one. Not Evie. They're really pushing those female characters. Now, if you just look down here, I do have a couple of lightsabers. Front one's the Obi-Wan Kenobi, and the back one is Luke slash... No, it was Anakin's. Sorry, Anakin's lightsaber. Now, the plan is to have them sort of bridge the gap between there. So we're going to hang them up there. And the awesomeness of the lightsaber blue lights will illuminate the room good and proper. Now, we have up here the top. So we've got the Tekken 7 Collector's Edition. You may have seen the unboxing of that one. We have the Injustice Collector's Edition with Batman and Wonder Woman. Again, another one of my favorites. A couple of Star Wars. So we've got Luke and Annie. The family get together at the corner, you know. We have Tomb Raider Underworld Lara Croft Collector's Edition. Really like this one. That was just a Tomb Raider collectible. Not the best make, but yeah, I'm a big Lara Croft fan. And then we have the Mirror's Edge Collector's Edition, which was really good. It's very heavy. Very, very heavy. But the facial animations on them are pretty terrible. Then we just have Ray. I needed to have Ray there. Pay Ray. Got Cole from Infamous. And then the Play Arts Lara Croft, which came with the collector's edition of the reboot of Tomb Raider. And again, as I said, she is really hard to stand up. And have stand up. I normally used to have her leaning up against something. And we'll just go down one more level. And for this one, we have mostly the Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite Collector's Edition. So we've got Chun-Li up the back. Got Mega Man up the front. Apparently they're the Infinity Stones. They look very much like Easter eggs that are glowing. Captain Marvel. And Iron Man. And then just a few little fillers. We've got Vass, which is the bogglehead from the collector's edition of Far Cry 3. And Cartman, which I got from one of my loot boxes. Then we've got the Mass Effect level. Don't know where he came from. And as you can see, we've already had a little bit of a problem there. But most of them do stand up. So the Mass Effect figurines were part of a 2-part series, and it was actually where I got my N7 shirt from because it took so long for them to actually get delivered. The Nomad is the collector's edition. That one lights up as well. Doesn't light up very well from the side though. And just on the bottom, we have Zelda. Just got the amiibos out there because I wanted to make a bit of a Zelda and Link sort of thing. So this is really the Nintendo one, except for Mr. Lego there. I really didn't have any room for this one, so this is from Halo 5's Collector's Edition. And it's pretty awesome. So it does sort of really fit in well with where the computer fits and just does fill up some space. And there you have it, guys. So what did you think of the new setup? I'm obviously put up an after video there of how it was. So you had all the Disney Infinities there. They were taking up quite a bit of space there. So I've got a lot of the nicer things out now, which I'm pretty happy with. Got to admit, there were some sacrifices made, but they were for the greater good. Guys, as there's not much video gaming news around this time of year, I'm going to start probably doing, instead of doing reaction videos, I'll probably start putting a few opinions out there. And I'm going to be starting again tomorrow with probably a very controversial one, but I'll wait for you guys to listen to it. Guys, until then, enjoy the games you are playing, and I will definitely see you tomorrow. Definitely. Bye, guys.